Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to FM22. It's Journeyman. We're on episode 23. Now that the regional stage of the Asian Cup is behind us, we have moved into the Interzone playoff. We begin with the semifinal, and these are the four teams involved. Let's start with the other half of the semifinal. Hwebol is from Democratic People's Republic of Korea, as in North Korea, and then India. Top team from there are playing in one semifinal, and we will be playing at home in the first leg against Istiklal from Tajikistan. So a good 3,500 miles. All right, here we go into the Interzone. Now, of course, we've achieved our goal for the season, and this has got to be some sort of boost to our reputation. How much? I don't know. I think how much is going to depend on how far can we get. How much further can we go? Looking at the three teams around us in these next few matches, I don't see why we can't continue on at least through this stage. So, game underway. We begin with possession. We're at home. This is the one we really need to take control of. We don't want to save it for leg number 2. So, gang, Akono! And there's already one goal, 40 seconds in. Hell yeah, what a start. Fabrianto starting this one off. Sinji inside to Yunus, who does a little cutback, sets up Sugang, but he knows he's got Akono wide open. Defense, really poor positioning there, as Akono was such an easy target on that one. Another one, and ooh, the woodwork. The woodwork prevents us from getting to 2. We've nearly beaten their keeper twice already. That second ball in. The second corner was nearly good enough as well. Zulfiandi over the top for Yunus, a little bit too long. Goalkeeper able to get to that one first. Zulfiandi showing a little fatigue here in the early stages. I don't know why that is. Yunus beats the keeper and makes it 2. Not even 10 minutes played. Oh, I think we're getting through this semifinal at least pretty dang easy. Fabrianto in for an injured Guino. Yunus just out-hustles everybody to that one. I mean, that's terrible goalkeeping. That's his ball all day long. That's not on the D so much, but the sprinting, the out-sprinting, that part's on the D for being beaten so easily. However, that's just bad goalkeeping to not track that ball down before we get to it, as we beat him quite easily just by out-hustling. Fabrianto over the top again for Yunus. And it's going to be a corner kick. Keeper does better this time. He does not pounce on it, obviously, but he does parry it away. Another corner kick. Already 2. And threatening to make it 3 here early on. And, of course, with 2 legs, you want a 3 to 4 goal lead to make the second leg comfortable, to be able to sub a few guys, to sub Zulfiandi off at halftime. That sort of thing, as he is carrying whatever fatigue that I did not recognize in the build-up when I was selecting the squad. Actually, I had to restart the game. It was being a little bit buggy on me, and fortunately, when I saved it and tried to restart, things worked the second time around. I had some changes that just weren't being accepted with the injured Guino. And Kabula, who's still not available, still coming off a long-term injury, just joined the squad, and then he barely gets to play. And he's got low injury risk. I was careful about selecting a couple guys that were lower injury risk, and then he and Q Nunez both pick up injuries. But Q Nunez in the side, so he's available. Ooh, thought we had Zulfiandi on a run through there, unless that was Sugang. Either way, thought we were going to get somebody going through, but the pass didn't come in. Yunus. Ooh. You see that hint of players continually looking for it. No flag raised on that one. Crosses to the other side. Waladane looks for his options. Finds Zulfiandi inside. Lays it off for Sugang. Kona with the assist. Sugang makes it 3 inside half an hour. And yes, we are so very, very much in control of this one. Let's go ahead and speed things up. See if we continue in the same direction or if they begin to battle back. And it's 4 before halftime. Sinji getting on the score sheet here. You can see just how we're getting guys forward, and they are not matching us with numbers, and they're not quite sure where to go. They had somebody in the passing lane, and then he emerged out of it, opening the pathway. Febrianto then just links a pass up with Sinji. 12 shot attempts, now 13 shot attempts here in the first half to 0. XG is only 1.23. We're getting more than we should be creating. Cristanto looked offside there, but no flag. It's 5-0. I do think he was offside. I think we might have gotten lucky on that one. No, he's not. He's on. He just timed his run really well. Okay, well, a legit 5 goals here before half. I think we got this thing under control. Let's go ahead and proceed on to what is next. In between this and the second leg, which we have no league matches here for a little while, in between this and the second leg is the second round of the Indonesian Cup. Let's go ahead and get on with that activity. And our opponent here in the second round of the Indonesian Cup is Persibat. Persibat is a League 2 side, and they're not that high up the League 2 standings. So this one should be on the easier side for us. Therefore, I've made a couple of changes, but I'm definitely not going B squad on this one. I want to see this out. Reason why I'm not going hardcore B side is because, well, later this week, our next match is the second round, and after winning 6-0 in the first semifinal leg, I figured the second semifinal leg is one where we can definitely play to our depth a little bit and let some guys in. So today, Zulfiandi, we saw that was tired, so I decided to sub him out. So Saimima gets the start, and then defensively, Cristanto and Ifananda both in alongside Kyun Nunez. Otherwise, it's your standard starting 11, but the new standard starting 11 with Jack Brown in instead of Sinji. So those are the changes. We are already up 1-0, 13 minutes played, and you can see just how dangerous we are. We've already had 7 shot attempts. We've already had 1 total XG, so we're very much on our way working towards the next goal already. Meaning it looks pretty obvious we should be winning this one by multiple goals. Half an hour played though. Sugang, they seem to have settled in a little bit defensively. Brown switches play over to Cristanto, but he lays that off for Ifananda. Ifananda, their manager, desperate to get him to play a regular center back role, but out of my 3 center backs, only one of them is a standard no-nonsense type center back. The others are the wide center backs, and his manager continually upset that I continue to play him and the wide center back role. Saimima gets that on target, but not much power to it, and a very easy stop for the keeper. We've only had 4 shots on target, so our last match, everything was easy and everything was on target, and therefore many were in the back of the net. Today, taking a little more work, but Eunice, again, just missing golden chances, golden opportunities again and again and again. But missing, snatching Sugang, another just miss type opportunity, and it's 1-0 with already 2 goals worth of XG. Let's see if we can unload on them a little bit in the second half to make sure this thing's comfortable. And here we go, second half underway. No changes at the half. Ifananda in control. Another corner kick, our 7th of the game. I think it's time that I get in and tweak corner kicks, set pieces in general, to take advantage, to try to score more of those. Those who micromanage. There's that one goal I was talking about. Out of nowhere, against the run of play, we've totally dominated, and one long ball that they happen to just get onto the end of, and it's 1-1. That was a good goal too. Ramanda, that was onside. We had one defender that was playing him on a little bit higher, that was watching somebody else, and he gets just on the back shoulder of our guy, and then that ball placed just about right. We're gonna go attacking now. Pressure's on. Don't screw this up, guys. or you're all out of a job. You are professionals. You are expected to perform here. Fabrianto, Eunice. Keeper makes a nice stop on that one. Already an hour played. Still unable to find any sort of breakthrough after totally dominating and missing. Eunice finally gets one on target, and Fernanda is forced to clear that out for the corner. Our billionth corner of this one. Quinones gets there first. The center back cannot get that on target. It's over the top. Saimima finds Brown. Nice find there. Fabrianto into the box. Flashes it across. It's a good ball, but they cleared it. Sugang. Saimima. Cristanto back in possession now. Resetting. Again, we reset. Saimima outside to Fabrianto. Finds Brown. Lays it off for... sets up Eunice. Eunice, I think, was offside. And correct call. Flag is up. Disallowed. I think Eunice makes his run too early. He does. He's trying to flash cross towards goal, but he was going diagonally, and that diagonal run came from a point where he was already on the back line. Diagonal run not doing any good. This one is good, though, and now it's 2-1. Now, I'm not sure about this call. We'll have to see this replay. I thought he was on. Can't see it. Can't see it from here. But apparently he was standing just behind his man. So again, we have one ruled out for offside, and apparently correctly both times. Akono, bad choice on the layoff pass. He had other options in the box to keep the ball there or try to turn it around himself. Sugang, how was that offside? That one looked like it was the incorrect call. Didn't matter, as it was an easy save. There was no power on that one whatsoever. You're all over them, and yet it's 1-1. They've only had one even half chance in this game, and they've scored from it. We've had a quarter century worth of chances and cannot finish, or at least cannot finish except when offside. We have 3 XG, and this thing's going to extra time. Wasting energy. Good thing that our next match is now very much already decided, and we'll be able to rest these guys and allow some others to play, because it's going to take another half hour. Okay, Sugang is very tired, even though he's had a good day. Let's get him out of there. Let's bring in Zulfiandi. Let's get the impact of Zulfiandi on the pitch to see this thing out. Creative force. We were very quiet in the second half compared to the first. Not that we didn't continue to accumulate XG, but it was definitely not at the same rate as the first half. Kono, who's dropped back to pick up the ball. They are definitely defending deep. That was offside. That was well offside. That was poor from Eunice. He was just standing there, camping out. Brown. Akono through, has some space. Oh, lays it off for Eunice, who is tripped. Rohim, bad penalty there. That one's obvious. That one's as obvious as they get, and I hate to win this way, especially as dominant as we've been. We better score another one. We've got 20 minutes to do so. We better score another. I do not want to win this way. Ramanda, chance to run. We catch up to him, and he gets the cross in. They get a chance. They should have done better with that one. Fabrianto having a great day, but super tired. Let's go ahead and not sub him. We do not have... Yes, we do. Rizky Palou. And we are not in control of this thing anymore. We've lost a little bit of control. Now we don't need to go attacking, I suppose, now that we have the lead. We'll go positive. Like I said, I still very much want to score a goal. I want to earn it. I want to earn the win. not be gifted the win from the spot, even if it was legit foul. Zulfiandi, if he's onside, bangs that off the crossbar. Unlucky there. No flag raised as play continues. Palou, good job there to get and find some space. Kodo, Zulfiandi, plenty of room to turn around and shoot. This time he does turn around, but he still lays it off. Brown inside, blasts that one a little too high. Not way, way too high, though it continued to rise well after. Eunice lays it off for Brown, but he's going to set that up for the D. And that long ball is recovered. Zulfiandi finds Eunice, who was onside. He was behind his defender there, but there was one on the far side who was playing him on. Palou crosses, ping-pongs around. We recover after the clearance. Walladay. Saimima over the top for Eunice, and there is another flag raised. It looked like it was a well-timed run live, but he's behind already. He was standing in an offside position yet again. 3 times Eunice has had the ball in the back of the net. Offside. Now, Lucas Gabriel did not score as many goals as he could or should, but as that little chip was deflected and then cleared. Otherwise, that would have been in the back of the net because keeper committed to the ground. Zulfiandi's chip absolutely would have worked. We do not get that goal. 3 times we got that goal, but all 3 times correctly ruled out offside. XG 4.74. Horrendous day in the finishing department. The only time we could finish was the times where we were offside. I told them straight up, you have to raise your performance if you're going to continue to win. Only 2 players responded negatively to that, and I'll take that. That's the right kind of response to that. Most of them agreeing. And we ultimately get super fortunate that a foul was committed in the box. Now, as many times as we were threatening on goal, it's no surprise that there was once that they made a mistake and committed a foul, and that the penalty was very much deserved, and we deserved to score, we deserved to win. However, I still hate winning that way. I absolutely hate it. So, not one I'm proud of. And they should have done it on merit. They should have done it on their own. They should have put it in while onside. You know, we put the ball in the back of the net 5 times. We should have just done it in a way that would have counted. By the way, so far this season, Akono's absolutely tearing it up. But of course, the 20 goals that he has in 27 appearances plus 7 assists. So he's getting either a goal or assist every match on rate, which is incredible. Notably, a lot of those have been against some weaker opposition in the Asian Cup. So we've gotten a lot of easier goals along the way. But Lucas Gabriel's record of 24 goals last season, already very much in jeopardy with a whole lot of seasons still to go. And we get the second half underway here in a match in which we have officially 5 changes from the last match to this one, but last match was also with a couple of changes, and so in reality what we have is just 3 of our regular first 11 on the pitch. We have Eunice out there, we have Sinji out there, which Sinji was given a rest last match, and then we have Quinones. Quinones is the only one who's been playing throughout. No idea what the call is here. There looks like absolutely nothing, and that ball is miles beyond anyone's head. So really, really poor. This makes up a lot for, I guess, last game with a decisive penalty that really I didn't agree with, even though it favored us. This one, that just looked ridiculous. It makes it 1-1 here, but overall, it's still aggregate 7-1 in our favor. So we do finally give up a goal, but the only way that they've been able to do anything is from the penalty spot, and with a much weaker side than what we would normally field. Saimima, with his second straight start, is a little bit tired. Played back-to-back just a few days apart, but he's doing okay. He's a little upset that we haven't been giving him those starts that he's been looking for, so 2 on the trot is certainly helping with that. Fabrianto's having a poor day now. 6.3 rating, yellow card. Yeah, now 6.2 rating, but that's fine. Whatever. I'm not too worried about it. I could actually use the criticism to give him some motivation for the future, so not a bad thing. And they're definitely, with 15 minutes to go, they're not getting the 6 goals that they need to come out on top of this. Get any subs that I'll have to need to make. I think we're okay. Saimima, the one who might need to come off, but we'll try to let him finish it off. See if he's capable. This will get us into the Interzone final. The Interzone final here still seems to have a regional feel to it. It's just your larger region now. So our Southeast Asia kind of accumulating into East Asia. With these guys who finally do earn a legitimate goal against us here late on with an almost offside situation, but he was definitely on. He was good. And Fabrianto apparently picking up the blame for that one, as his rating just dropped from a 6.3 down to a 6. So you can just see just how weak we are in that position. And I suppose against another team in another league where they maybe aren't as vulnerable to wingbacks as our league is. Stoppage time just about done. We are going to lose officially on the day, but I don't care. I don't care. We are through. We are through to the next round. So there you go. Into the Interzone final now. Let's find out who our opponent is. Oof, goalless. The away goals to decide. So the away goals decide it. That means the North Korean side is out, and we will face off against the Indian Bengaluru in the Interzone final. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.